A day in my life is always a journey of work wheels filled with silence and muteness, a path where insecurity walks beside me like a companion, thorns in roses. I carry them on my head like beauty that never wants to fade. Can bowed voices make a beauty out of me? I am the one beauty never called by name. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but when I looked in the mirror, my voice was trapped, my truth silenced. But then it wasn't luck. It was the power of Arogumatidi, the one you never see coming, the one that cuts through the flames of shadow and spit out light forcefully. Speak, and in that moment, my voice rang out, echoing against every doubt, rises above the webs of muteness. My voice roused. I am beautiful. I am confident. My voice is my power. My truth is my strength. And I will never be silenced again.
Welcome to another episodic moment of Speak With Our podcast.
And I'm your host, Mary Soka. Is this your first time tuning to the Speak With Our podcast? This is where we amplify voices, stories, and expertise of women making waves in different industries. Today, we've got truly a special guest for you. A woman who embodies confidence, eloquence, and grace. She's a specialist in helping women find their voices with power and influence. She's here to share her inspiring journey on becoming a woman, the power of owning her strengths. Join me in welcoming Miss Emem Ubom. Hello, Miss Emem Ubom. Thanks for honoring our invite. I'd like to appreciate you for really coming to this platform to share your experience with us. I really do appreciate it, guys. Please let me thank Miss Emem because I met Miss Emem on LinkedIn and she was fully ready to be the next guest, which we truly appreciate. Thank you. So let's get to the business. As a specialist in helping women find their voices with power and influence, so what moment nearly silenced your voice and how did you reclaim it?
I remember that throughout my childhood, my teen years, my adult years, yes, it went into my adulthood. I felt insecure. I felt my voice wasn't good enough. I wasn't good enough to be listened to. I felt I wasn't beautiful enough. So that silenced my voice. And I reclaimed it by cultivating unconditional self worth for myself. I finally loved myself and finally loved me, including my voice.
Of course, I have listeners listening to this episode right now, and I have somebody viewing me right now. And I hope you are seeing yourself as you are beautiful enough for yourself because your self worth really matters to you more. So, Miss MM, if I could clearly get your point, you said the moment that nearly silenced your voice, that particular moment you couldn't remember, but you remember when you were in your teens that you felt you are not beautiful enough. That means you are feeling that you are not enough for yourself. That one first. Then, how you reclaimed it? You reclaimed it by knowing your worth, by recognizing your self worth, by truly assessing what your self worth means to you, not to them anymore. As a professional on this speaking with confidence and eloquence, you already know that your voice is powerful. Yes, we know that. But when did you realize that your voice is not only powerful but needed?
I came to that realization when I started speaking up, and one day someone came up to me and told me, MM, I like how you said what you said, it went straight into my heart. I felt so seen. And that's when I know my voice isn't just for speaking, it was needed.
Have you ever been in a room where you think that your voice do not belong?
Yes, I have. I've walked into a room where everyone seemed more experienced, more accomplished, and well, I had my voice and I used my voice. That's when I knew that the room doesn't define where you belong. It's your voice that decide. So that's how powerful the voice is.
I love this phrase. The room do not define your voice. Your voice decides. Yes. Because the moment you actually speak, you might be a little bit anxious of how it started, maybe the points you said first. But when you realize the need to be here, the need for the value of that particular information you are about to pass across through your powerful voice, then your voice needed to stand on its own. Your voice needed to decide that yes, I'm in this room, I will do it. I love that. Thank you. So, what's one myth about leadership or speaking that you have to unlearn?
One myth I had to unlearn was speaking with confidence is the loudest person in the room. I had to realize that I finally realized that speaking with confidence isn't about volume or being loud. It's about clarity.
You know, when we are being given a project topic, maybe a student that is being given a project to come and defend amidst his fellow colleagues, what will be in the mind of the student is that, oh, my voice has to be loud enough for people to hear, for people that are not even inside the room to be able to like listen. But what are you really saying? Even if your voice is loud enough, you are able to increase that volume to 1000%. What value is your voice really giving them when there is nothing to extract from that voice, when there is nothing productive about what you are telling them? Then where is the confidence coming from? Because you would have even seen it on the faces of your audience that, oh, this person is not giving me what I want, so definitely I'm not listening. Confidence comes with speaking with clarity. So as you fully know that this particular episode, every episode on the Speak With Her podcast is dedicated for women. So I would like to ask you, what's one thing that every girl or woman has to know about her voice?
Every woman should know that their voice is their crown. It's not just for speaking, it's a tool for deep influence. When you use your voice, you leave echoes everywhere you go. When you use your voice, you can calm a room full of chaos. So your voice is not something you hide. It's not something you run away from. It's something you train. It's something you honor. It's something you use with intention. So, dear woman, don't shrink your voice. No, don't.
I don't know if this is speaking to you right now. This last minute, this last seconds that Miss Emem was talking about, the one thing that you should know about your voice as a girl or as a woman. I hope you are able to listen to it twice or thrice because it is meaning the clarity of your voice, not just your voice. Your voice has to be clear enough to give echoes to the room. Your voice has to be clear enough to calm a chaos in the room. Your voice has to be clear enough to give that strength of confidence in you. And that is how you can hone your voice. So, dear woman, your voice is your truth. So, do not shrink your voice and never be silenced again. We've come to the end of the Speak With Our podcast on this particular episode, the power of owning our voice. I hope you've learned one or two, as I always say, on this particular episode. Remember to like, comment, and share this episode. Thank you.